Happy Friday! And let's set it off with this question. Why do people hate acrylic so much? It's durable and great for new knitters to try it out, and you can machine wash it. As I start to get into this, I want to be very clear. I am not a yarn snob. I do not judge your choices on what yarns you choose to utilize. I personally think that if you're telling other knitters and crocheters and potential knitters and crocheters that they have to spend $20 a pop on a skein of yarn, that we are actually creating fewer fiber artists in the world when we want more of them. To me, yarn snobbery is elitist and gatekeeping. All that being said, what's the problem with acrylic? One, it is a petroleum-based product, which means it's not great for the environment. It is basically spun plastic. And if we want a world with less plastic in it, acrylic yarn isn't going to necessarily get us there. But also, when we wash acrylic, especially in the washing machines, we are releasing microplastics into the environment. Now, I think there's ways that we can mitigate that sort of thing. I believe in harm reduction, not perfection. And so I think if we're going to use acrylic yarn, we should also consider how we can mitigate our use of acrylic yarn to create as little environmental impact as we can. But we can't get around the fact that acrylic is not great for the environment. Acrylic gets a bad rap because the original OG acrylic, think, Red Heart Super Saver, kind of scratchy, kind of unpleasant, not the greatest fiber in the world. That being said, modern acrylic, there's so many premium acrylic yarns out there. I know that sounds like a contradiction, but that's what they call it. But there's so many acrylic yarns out there that are not scratchy, that are very pleasant to the touch, that I think it's time we let go of the stereotype of the bad acrylic. Another reason that people don't like acrylic is the way that it wears. Yes, it's very durable, but it does tend to peel more quickly, and it does not breathe like wool and cotton breathes. So when wearing acrylic, it can get kind of sweaty and clammy, and it doesn't really keep you warm the way a 100% wool sweater or even acrylic wool blend sweater will keep you warm. But let me know what you think, and just remember, please keep it kind.